This is Rachel Tessman from StampYourArtOut.com, and today I'll be sharing with you some alternate project ideas I came up with using the contents of the January 2016 Paper Pumpkin Kit from Stampin' Up! Titled Cute Conversations. In this kit you get enough supplies to make 15 treat pouches, or a fun banner with 30 hearts, or a combination of both. You can follow the directions given in these paper pumpkin kits to create fabulous, fun projects and cards, or you can go beyond and change up the kit contents to create something completely outside the paper pumpkin box, as I'll be showing you in my video today. Stampin' Up! Includes everything that you'll need in these paper pumpkin kits. Besides the stamps and the ink that you can continue to use in future projects, you'll also get pre-cut decorative papers, embellishments, special adhesives, and full step-by-step directions with photos, and a link to a how-to video to help you assemble the projects as shown. Lots of product for only $19.95 per month, and even as low as $17.95 per month if you purchase 12 months worth at once, and that includes the shipping. These kits are very affordable. Plus, I love the surprise. You never know what's coming. It's like getting a birthday gift in my mailbox each month. Currently, we are in one of our most fabulous times of the Stampin' Up! Year, Celebration. This would be a great time to purchase that 12 months at once. You can find information on the prepaids on the back of our annual catalog or towards the back of our occasions catalog. Not only will you save $24, that's $2 per kit, and earn $21.50 in free additional merchandise of your choice, but you'll get to pick out 4 awesome gifts from our Celebration catalog. And if 12 months is too much at once, try the 3-month prepaid package, which is on sale during Celebration. Just $55, saving you $1.62 per kit through March 31st. Plus, you'll get to choose a gift from this Celebration catalog. It's a great time to try it out. Current month-to-month subscribers can purchase and use prepaids too, so everybody can save and get Celebration gifts. There's really no excuse not to get signed up. Besides being super affordable, they're compact, so you don't need a craft room to house them. And they give you 30 minutes of creative therapy. They make perfect gifts. They're great for any age, any gender, and if you don't like the project inside, you can find lots of other ideas on the internet that will inspire you, I promise. Plus, if you subscribe with me as your demonstrator, I'll send you extra ideas that are exclusive to my subscribers only. If you start a subscription and decide it's not for you, you can cancel it anytime. There's no commitment. Not a subscriber yet? You'll want to be after checking out what can be created with these very affordable kits. I'm excited to share, so let's get started. Keep in mind, most of the extra tools that I use in this video can be purchased from me in my online store, and they are listed below in my video description and linked to my online store. It's time for our Project Life page. You'll need layout number 1 and a couple punches. I'll be using the heart from the Itty Bitty Accents punch pack and also the Sweetheart punch. If you were one of my subscribers this past month for this kit, you received a bunch of goodies like I showed you before, and one of them was the note card that was written on the Watermelon Wonder cardstock. So I used that Watermelon Wonder cardstock, cut it down to 3x4, and then added some of the banners from the kit, a little bit of that sequin trim, one of the hearts that I also enclosed with that gift, and then some silver foil from the metallic foil doilies. I just punched that out. Now you could use anything really. It's just a little accent piece, optional of course. And that will go in one of the pockets, but I am going to stamp on it. I want to take my Watermelon Wonder ink and the word sweet, and we will stamp that onto the bottom. I love how these photopolymer stamps just cling so nicely to the blocks. And we're just stamping that down there. Now you could put like a Christmas message or something on here too, because of the greens and reds that are in this page layout. Plus the little images that I'm going to show you next are super cute, and they work at Christmas time. So we're going to make a couple mice. Aren't they adorable? So what we're going to do is cut one of our hearts in half, and I chose the light gray colored heart because I thought it gave the best look for our mouse. So you're going to cut it in half. So it's basically, let me show you with this one here. It's basically the heart cut right down the middle. And then I'm going to show you how to make the ears and the whiskers and the tail real quickly. And I'll do that with this half because we're going to need 2 mice. So you'll take your twine that you get in the kit, 5.5 to 6 inches. It doesn't matter, you can always cut it down, but you're going to cut that off. The whiskers are about 2 inches. We'll set that aside. Now we're going to remove the green strip of twine through here. So you'll just grab the green. You see how I just pulled this way? You'll want to pull it this way when you separate. You don't want to pull it apart this way or it's going to get knotted and torn up. So you'll want to remove it by pulling gently down the strand. And now we've got some green twine to use somewhere else. And that one's ready to go. And then we'll do the same thing with this piece. You'll also take away from this piece one of the strands of white. And that will be used to tie around to secure the middle for our whiskers. And you can leave that strand within there and then just start using your fingernail or bone folder to kind of fringe these pieces out, separate them out. And I did cut them down. I needed a larger piece just so that my hands could hold something, but I cut the whiskers down to about 3/4 of an inch on each side. And when you fan that out and you stick it down with a glue dot, right there, it's going to look really super cute. So we're going to take the glue dot now, and we're going to take the backing off one of these pieces, and then we're going to roll it so it makes a skinny dot. And we'll just set that at the bottom, the snout area, or whatever you want to call it. And there we have our whiskers attached to our mouse. This piece here, you're going to keep that raveled, and you're going to flip it over. You're going to put a little adhesive there. You could use your glue dots that come in the kit if you want. Smash that down, and then on the end, we're going to do an overhand knot. So an overhand knot is basically a loop. You tuck the loop under and through, and then as you pull it, you want to make sure you have about 3/4 of an inch at the end, and tighten it. And you can always trim this if you need to. And then I loosened that up. So now we've got our whiskers on and our tail, and the ears are next. The ears I did with the Sweetheart Punch. And to get the ears facing in the same direction, you really do need to punch out 2 hearts for 1 mouse. We're punching that from our scrap from the kit. And then you can cut them down the middle. I'm cutting them together at the same time. These 2 could go on a mouse facing this way, and these 2 could go on a mouse facing that way. So we'll put a little adhesive on the underside here, and we'll put that right about there, and this one we'll put on the back side, and we'll put that right about there. And the last step is to put the eyeball on. And now we have our 2 mice. Okay. So you could use a piece of white, and this was just a scrap, but I wanted to show you that the mice look pretty good on the white with this because we have some white in the heart. Or if you did get a bunch of this 12 by 12 in color pack that I've been mentioning throughout the video, you could take and cut that down to 6 inches by 4 for each of your 2 pieces. You could really use any color background, but these are just nice colors that coordinate with what we have in the kit already. And we'll just tape these little guys in place. So I'm picturing this page as a great page for a new baby, because cute little mice, right? Let's get that tail in place. You could also use this page if you had some kind of sneaky thing that you did and you wanted to scrapbook about it, because mice are sneaky. But you get the idea. So there we have our cute little mice on our scrapbook page for our project life. Yay! Ta-da! And here is a sweet card that you could give to a new baby, to a mom who's expecting a baby. It says sweet on the inside, stamped with the stamps from the kit, and I use the Smoky Slate ink, which you can get in the online store. It's a great color and it coordinates with the kit. I also use the Project Life journaling pen to draw a semicircle, little half, or the closed eye on the mouse. And I use some dimensionals. And if you've been a subscriber, you've been collecting these along the way, so you should probably have some of those to use. The last item that I wanted to show you is an embossing folder. Now this is something that when you invest in it, you also invest in the Big Shot tool, which is a higher priced tool, but well worth it. You're going to be able to die cut and emboss, do all kinds of fun things. And so what I did is I took and ran through my cardstock. I put it inside the folder and ran that through the Big Shot, and it gave these little fun impressions on the paper. Just kind of zests up that background a little bit. So cute little baby card. For my last card that I'm going to show you, I'm going to use some items that I did gift my subscribers, some white cardstock, a white cardstock strip, the heart, the doily, the metallic doily, and then also this Blushing Bride glimmer paper that's new in the Occasions catalog. It's very pretty. It doesn't necessarily match the light pink that's in the kit, but I had to send that to everybody, and so I'm not going to be using the light pink in the kit. I'm also going to be using some black cardstock for the card base, some dimensionals, my snips, the heart, the little heart punch again, and some black ink. So let's grab this gray heart from the pack and this strip, and let's do some stamping. And now we'll attach this heart to the front of our folded cardstock. And it's going to go off the edge, and that's okay. And then we're going to trim this piece down just a tad to 4 inches by 5 1/4. And we'll tape that on the inside. We're going to punch out a few hearts. The metallic doily can really go anywhere. You could tuck it here. You could tuck it here. Should have done this before I taped it down, right? But I was thinking, why not have it in a couple spots? So we're going to trim it and put a little adhesive behind. If you have the larger doily, that will work too. In fact, you'll get just a little bit more silver that way. There, now it's just peeking out a little bit. We're going to use some dimensionals, pop this white heart up, and then we'll add some of these. Just for a little extra bling. You could even put one of those on the inside. And there's our finished card. Let's take a look at the fun projects that we created with this month's kit. We have the very fun and funny 12 by 12 layout with the bathing suits. We also have some Valentine boxes that my kiddos get to take with them to school to collect treats with. And of course the teacher version or the more adult version. That inspired the other 12 by 12 page that we made. And then of course we like to scrapbook in Project Life as well. So here we have a sweet page for some baby photos, or you could of course change up the words and make it look like Christmas. And that inspired this card. This card is a nice little baby card with the little mouse, and we made a couple of other cards during the video. And don't forget that you can also make these great treat pouches and or the banner from the kit. Thank you for watching. It builds creativity to think outside the box. Be sure to go to my YouTube channel so that you can subscribe and catch more paper pumpkin videos that I've shared using past kits and more that I'll share with future kits. Also, be sure to visit my blog at stampyourartout.com so you can view close-up photos of all these projects and see photos of other paper pumpkin kit ideas. If you're watching my video on YouTube, look for links in my description below. Oh yes, and to see some extra exclusive project ideas, get your Paper Pumpkin subscription started with me as your demonstrator. I hope you all enjoyed this video tutorial. Now I'd like you all to go and stamp your art out. Bye bye.